Welcome to Rolling Acres Farm. Today we'll talk about the many uses of flowers. There's just a large list of things that you can do other than just having a vase of flowers on your kitchen table. Those are beautiful, and there's many flowers here that will be good for that. But there's going to also be flowers available that you can dry, that you can have for your winter and fall bouquets. And those flowers are love in the mist. There's eucalyptus. There's many different kinds that just you just have to hang them upside down. Celosia is one of them. They call coxcomb. And you can hang them upside down and get them dry, and then in the winter you can have them in vases around your house and add that beauty throughout the season. We also have flowers that are good for pollinators, and the pollinators include bees and butterflies. There's the bees and butterflies, especially like native flowers, and we carry some native flowers. We have butterfly milkweed. We have, it's not native, but it's good for pollination, is centura, or it's called bachelor buttons. Many people know it by bachelor buttons. So those are good for the pollinators. Now, pollinators do a number of different things. They take the pollen from plant to plant and enhance our food production in our country, and they also the pollinators and the beneficials that are attracted by flowers, the beneficial insects will wreak havoc on some of the pests. And one of those beneficial insects that we want to have attracted to our flower gardens are ladybugs. Did you know you can eat flowers? Yes, you can eat flowers. And I bet many of you did when you were growing up. You ate violets. The violets are one of the first flowers that are blooming in the spring. I know I ate violets, but there's many kinds of flowers that you can eat. And some are nasturtiums. They have a peppery taste. There are bachelor buttons again. I mentioned that earlier. Snapdragons are good, and those are all, they make a beautiful look to your salad bowl, and they look great on an appetizer board. Those are, it's fun, and it may seem silly, but there's nutrition in them, and it gives a different taste to a plain old green salad. Many of you do container gardens. You have maybe a small space, or you live in an apartment, and you put vases, you put containers on your decks or on your porches, and you can put vegetables in them, and you can put flowers in them. And of course, everybody leans towards the flowers. And you see the beautiful containers that are on Main Street, like in Elkhorn and that. They have beautiful things. So you want to create one of those for yourself. We've got lots of flowers and grasses that can help that happen. The main thing about doing the grasses and the plants in a pot, know what your size of pot is, know what the height of your final plant is going to be, and the width of your final plant, so you don't stuff too many in a pot. And a general rule of thumb you can use is that in a 15-inch container, you can have about 5 plants. And again, you want a tall one, you want a filler, and you want one that drapes over the side of the vase. Be sure to check out our website. I have the flowers mentioned on there, and we will let you know if they're edible, if they're beneficial, if they're pollinators, and those will help you make a selection of what you want for your garden or for your containers. On Saturday, May 21st, from 10 to noon, we're going to have a little workshop here, a little get-together called Coffee and Pots. I'll provide the coffee, and you provide your pot. We're recommending a 15-inch pot, and I will also provide the soil and the plants. So come on over to Rolling Acres Farm and join us in some fun time on Saturday morning, May 21st.